Alright, how's it going everyone? Welcome to my channel. So, there's this whole situation on TikTok that's going on. It revolves around two people. But first, I want to ask you guys a quick question. Do you trust food critics? Because I personally don't, especially after this. Anyways, like I was saying, it revolves around two people, right? One of them is a TikTok influencer. She makes food reviews. Her name is Glamorama. And the other one, I'm not really sure the name of it, but it's basically a bakery store in Phoenix, Arizona. So the TikTok influencer, she reaches out to the bakery and tells them like, hey, you know what? You guys were being recommended to me, and I would like to go to your, bakery, and make sure to write a good review. But in exchange, I want free food. Um, the store ends up denying nicely and tells them like, you know what? They're not really interested. That doesn't really matter because the food review, Glamorama, ends up going there the next day.
$5 for a canali? I didn't even pay that in Santro fucking Pay, but that's the price next to the Phoenix airport? Okay.
The place ended up recognizing her because they literally had the exchange the day before. And you know what? They still treat her nice. Even she says it that their server ends up treating them very nicely.
We did get a free shot of espresso, which was so nice. Like, the French man that works there, he was the sweetest man ever. I said I liked my coffee strong. He sent out a free shot of espresso. That was so nice.
And it doesn't really go well. It doesn't really end up going well because she ends up talking really bad about the place.
People, I do not mind spending $10 on a pastry if they are really good, but you cannot use fake ass ingredients. That pistachio color is about as natural as my boobs, ass, and waistline.
She basically says that the food is not fresh, that it tastes really bad, and she does have like just one good review out there. But the bakery shop doesn't really take it well because they felt like they were being blackmailed.
So we recently had an influencer reach out to us and asked to do a collaboration, and we respectfully declined because it was not in our budget right now. Then she essentially tried to blackmail us by saying if we offered the food for free, she would then write a good review about us.
And honestly, I feel like it's true. It's completely weird because I feel like the only way you cannot be biased is by have no negative or positive opinions about the place or knowing the people. That way you can go there completely blind and be like, you know what, this is my first experience. I'm going to tell you my raw review. But basically she wanted like food in exchange and she didn't get it. So I feel like she went there pretty salty, and she ended up just talking really bad about the place. So anyways, she ended up making a response video saying like, hey, you know what? I never asked for free food in exchange for a good review.
What I don't respect are the lies. So, here are the receipts. You want the truth, you can't handle the truth. I never said that I would leave a good review for a free meal. I have never done that, and I will never do that. So I think it's a bit of a stretch to say that I was bullying you. You have way more followers than I do. You are way cooler than I am. I will admit that. Like, I would love to have the online presence that you do. So, if anything, you're kind of punching down.
The bakery shop ended up coming with receipts.
This specific influencer has gone to many different local restaurants and bullied them. The problem is if the next generation is influenced by her to believe it's okay to bully and disrespect the food industry. We like working with influencers, but acting like the working class is beneath you and promoting this kind of message on social media and bribing us for free stuff is not really something we support.
And she ended up basically deleting all of her videos. I wasn't able to like find any videos from the past from her account, so I'm not really sure if this is something that has occurred in the past. I believe not, because otherwise this would have happened already before, I'm assuming. But anyways, the only video or picture that's on her profile is the apology video, basically saying that she apologizes for the way she reacted, apologizing to the bakery, and saying she didn't really mean it. Now I personally don't really think she actually means that apology. I think she just got so much backlash that she was basically forced to apologize. And I believe that she's not really someone who's very honest when it comes to food criticism, and I can only judge that based on that one experience that happened. Like I said, you shouldn't have to ask for something in exchange in order for you to like be honest about a criticism. Because me as a store owner, I would never pay someone or give someone free food. I want to be guaranteed that they're going to be saying nice stuff about my place, you know? Otherwise, what's the point of like me giving them free food and potentially even paying them? That wouldn't make sense as a store owner. So yeah, anyways, that's what happened. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was waiting for maybe if something more was to happen in this whole like situation, but I feel like this is just the end of the story. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the whole video. Please make sure to comment down below what you think. Do you agree with the store owner? Do you agree with the TikTok influencer? Just let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, see ya.
God damn, someone finally stood up to me. You know what? I gotta say, fucking kudos, for real. I respect that. I do.